Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this three-game series. Patrick Corbin gets the ball for Washington in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think...
Hey guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output by both sides.
So now to the plate, Jason Dominguez. High and deep to right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Rosario is on his way home. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Wow, we're only 2 batters in, and they're already on the board. Leadoff man has a solid at-bat, roping a single. Then the man in the 2-hole delivers an RBI that gets a run across. Always nice to get a lead this early.
He's set. Here it comes. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And an unproductive at-bat that time as the runner holds at second with 1 away now. Now at the plate, Jeff McNeil. And the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a little chopper to the right side. Up with it now is Kendrick. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. He also has 1 home run. A ball and no strikes. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, D-Roll, that's a case right there. He hit it just like he throwed it, soft. Not hit all that hard, but it gets the runner in from third.
Yeah, but you know what? Tomorrow's newspapers are going to be wrapping fish, so who cares about? I don't care if it's a bullet or off the fists. A knock's a knock, especially when it's got an RBI attached to it.
2 balls and no strikes to Ramos.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Hard hit ball to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Line drive to center field. Eaton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. German Marquez will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and trouble there for Lowry. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Adam Eaton digging in next. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 1-0 the count. Has a look, now the pitch.
No, that's down. Oh, that's off the plate.
Waiting on deck is Howie Kendrick. Here it is, the 3-0.
Hey. I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Here comes the first pitch. Left center, base hit. Turner rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner will score from second.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead and strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
2-1 the count. 3 balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. So stepping in, Eric Thames, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Thames behind 1-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That's inside, 2-0.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
A little surprised he was given the go-ahead there as he misses the knuckle curve. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Alonso will put this one away, and the side is retired. Here's Jed Lowry now. First pitch of the at-bat. Bounce it to the left side. Cabrera's up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Ready now, Herman Marquez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. That evens it up 1-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Into the box now, Ahmed Rosario. He singled to start the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. Turner loves it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side. Leading off the inning as Dribble Cabrera, and they'll need him to get something going here. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike. Marquez is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind in the count, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
Zimmerman, or just simply Zim, he's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you.
Oh, and this is off the glove of Cabrera. Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the second out of the inning. In now, Patrick Corbin. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground near home. But that one rolls foul. The windup and the 0-1. Two out, nobody on. 1-2 to the Nationals pitcher. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw his...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So they go down without. All set for the start of the inning. And set to go is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Out in front of it, strike one. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
1 ball.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
First offering on its way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So here's Pete Alonso as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Here comes the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by at the letters.
Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. He'll come home with it. Out at the plate as they slap the tag on him.
Leading up for Washington.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ray Turner.
0-1 count and the pitch.
Ball in.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes McNeil at the track. Gone! In now is Adam Eaton.
Center fielder, number 2.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Into the box now, Howie Kendrick. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And that misses ball one. 1 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 3-0 now. Three and 1 to Howie Kendrick. And this is knocked down on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now batting, Juan Soto. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Looking up is Cespedes. Gone!
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Now the pitch.
Look out, 1-1.
3 runs already home here. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Missed with a knuckle curve there, and now it's 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, third baseman, Asdrubal.
He's set and the pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And he fouls this one off. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Fly ball out toward left center field. And McNeil will put it away to retire the side. Here's Yoenis Cespedes as we begin the top of the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slider laid off for a ball. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Fouled away. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. On a good pitch there as he had him fooled badly, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
So coming to the plate, Jed Lowry comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on.
Marquez.
Harold Castro will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning.
Castro.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. from the stretch. Now that's popped up. Suzuki waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
Next for the Mets, Amed Rosario. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
In the dirt here.
2-1.
Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Lined hard toward right center. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. The runner from second crosses the plate. And now confusion here with 2 men on the same base. One's got to go, and they're going to just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Rosario backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
The batter, number 7.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and into bat is Trey Turner. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone. So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th. And the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
Runner!
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base. A 1-2 pitch.
I got the count 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here comes Cespedes. He can't get there as it falls in. And he is going to beat the throw home as he scores to make this a 5-3 game now.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Yeah, that pitch is the equalizer. Left on left slider, down and away. He can spot it up when he needs to. That pitch is almost unhittable.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is ready for another shot now. Jason Dominguez, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Kendrick's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batter.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the ever dangerous third baseman, Miguel Cabrera. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Cabrera gets to it. Throw on to first will take care of Cabrera for the second out.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jeff McNeil. Last time through was a base hit. And this is low, ball one.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2. Pete Alonso would be next. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting. The first
So a runner at first with 2 away. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. McNeil, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hard liner toward short. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be. 2
hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Working for the punch out and the offering. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. 3 runs, 10 hits, and 2 errors for the Mets so far. Popped up. Zimmerman shading to his right, and that retires. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next it'll be the outfielder, Eric Thames. Called strike, a good pitch down in the zone. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Smoked on the ground to second, and that is through into right field for a single.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
From the stretch. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
On to first, a double play.
The third baseman, number 15.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be the switch hitting third baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. And a ball, 1-0. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
3-0 to him now. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Now batting. The first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base.
The pitcher, number 46.
Taylor Williams trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Now pitching for
First pitch coming, here it is.
number 73.
Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. A softly hit ball here, foul, off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. Looking for the strikeout, here's the 0-2 pitch.
Count was 1-2.
5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
This is a huge pitch right.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Ready once again, Yoenis Cespedes. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place.
Now the 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1. Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Line drive, base hit down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one. Standing in now, Jed Lowry. No balls and a strike to count. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. One and 2 now. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Soto arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Michael Conforto.
Hitting for New York, number 30, Michael Conforto.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Eaton going back, and it's gone. Michael Conforto connects for a 2-run home run. Second home run early in the year as we are all tied at 5.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Next up for New York, Jason Dominguez. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even...
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Mets do... Edwin Diaz will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Edwin
in there for strike 1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 0-2 home. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario brings it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. This ball. Stepping up now, Miguel Cabrera. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Miguel Cabrera.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Suzuki corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Cabrera is retired, and there's 1 away.
Number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil. It was a walk in his last trip. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Pulled toward right center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Now back.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0. And this will go right by Suzuki all the way to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Fouled off. Swing and a line drive into left field, a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Eaton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So here's Yoenis Cespedes, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done. Juan Soto will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his two-run homer that had him rolling early on. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball, and it's a foul ball. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch-out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
Hit hard up the middle. Rosario's got it cleanly. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Kurt Suzuki. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ball 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
The 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Every base runner at a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and there's his first base hit in this one.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag, and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting the result.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Hard hit ball to second. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing a great job being ready to hit as soon as...
The second baseman, Jag Rowley.
pitch on the way. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Eaton on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Colin Moran will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Bounce to first. Zimmerman has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
Hit out towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
That's the only way to combat a nasty cutter. You have to find a way to fight and stay inside that baseball and drive it the other way.
Dominguez.
To the plate now, Jason Dominguez. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now a move over to first, back in standing. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Not in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 2 out with the man at first. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Oh, that grounder caught him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
Jake Marisnick
your
is
attention,
into the ball
please.
game now as he'll take
Now
over out
from
in
left
left field.
Number 16, Jake Marisnick.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ryan Zimmerman is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
1-0 the count. 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Digging in, Adam Eaton. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of walks in this one. High in the air out to center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Daniel Hudson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope, that's down. Ball, that's in.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this misses, and Hudson goes to a full count now. It's 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Now that the first baseman.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Fastball well outside.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2 balls and a strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Kendrick relay to Zimmerman, the double play to end the inning.
Leading in the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Now the 0-1. There's a strike with the breaking ball. And a good two-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. Now here's the pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. Here now is Juan Soto. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Bob couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Alonso is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Betances is ready. Here comes the first pitch. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. Down and in as he's forced to back out of the way that time. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Kurt Suzuki would be next. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. Seth Lugo comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. Into the box, Kurt Suzuki. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard to third, but there to take it in is a well. We are into extra innings, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings.
Ouch, that one hit him. Stepping in.
Now back, third baseman, Jed Walley.
Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Thames is there, and he has it for the out. Sandy Leon will be
hitting for the Mets, number 9, Sandy Leon.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And he fouls this one off. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. just a touch outside. 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the running play. 2 down. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Ahmed Rosario. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Digging in and looking for more, Jason Dominguez. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Here's the first pitch, and a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that... Justin Wilson comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Justin Wilson.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Wilson has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. Now the pitch. The fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Here's the pitch. 1 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And a swing and a miss by Zimmerman as he's set down on strikes here. There are 2 away. Michael Taylor will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. Hunter Strickland takes the mound to start the 11th inning. Here's Jake Marisnick. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Now batting, number 6.
Now at the plate, Jeff McNeil. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2.
Now batting.
At the plate, Pete Alonso working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. And the pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. Comes set, the 0-1. Shin high, that's taken for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Set now for the bottom of the 11th. And stepping up is the shortstop, Trey Turner. High in the air and deep to left center field. Dominguez is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Striding in, Adam Eaton. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Weak roller right side. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single. Here's Howie Kendrick as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
That's a good pitch to lay off right.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. So a big moment in the ball game here. Juan Soto, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And they're going to walk off here with a 7-6 victory. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one. And this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
And this afternoon's closes at a one-run game, 7-6 today. Hunter Strickland claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
3 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.